Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary. It is Friday, November the 2nd. I'm Clay Emo at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm a founding member of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. Probably noticed a different environment, a different viewpoint, both today and in yesterday's video. In fact, a couple of you, at least one person I should say, mentioned that yesterday's video, I seemed a little quiet, I seemed a little subdued. That's because yesterday I recorded from my office and there was a meeting going on right outside my door, so I couldn't really speak too loudly. But I was still excited, hopefully. It was just controlled excitement, controlled passion. Today I'm in my van as opposed to my car. Got a bunch of musical equipment in the back, as you can see. That's a big bass, a bass amp back there. And that's because, as I hinted earlier in yesterday's video, it's our largest event of the year. It's our grade 7 rally, a rally for grade 7 students, for Catholic students in our archdiocese. Over 2,100 students going to be joining us this weekend for what we call Spirit Day. So we're excited. It's going to be very busy. And like I mentioned yesterday, I might be in and out a little bit, or might be a little bit erratic or sporadic with these videos. But someone who's not erratic or sporadic, nor sporadic I should say, is Canucks rookie phenom Elias Pettersson. Yesterday he was named, to no one's surprise, the NHL Rookie of the Month for October. A really great accomplishment considering he only played about 2/3 or 3/4 of the games that almost everyone else did. So the Canucks played 14 games in October, and Pettersson only played in 8 of them. And in those 8 games, he has 10 points already. So that averages to about 1.25 points per game, I think. 7 goals, 3 assists for those 10 points. So 7 goals. He actually started off 7 goals in 7 games. He actually was held pointless in the last game. So 7 goals, 3 assists, 10 points in those 8 games. He's a +3. As we've talked about many times, he's doing it in all ends of the ice, doing it in all facets of the game. We've talked about his speed, his skill, his hockey IQ, his vision, his nifty hands, his stick handling, his deking, his sneaking. He's crafty, he's nifty, he's shifty. All these words and all these adjectives that we can use. And on defense, he's very tenacious. He works hard, he back checks. He's very clever, he's efficient. And as I mentioned a couple days ago in my video, seeing him live, I really appreciate what he does without the puck. We might not see that on TV, but when you see him live, you appreciate all the little things. I know a lot of people use that for Louis Eriksson based on, Jason Boschford column from a couple weeks ago. But he does all the little things well. He does all the big things well. We have, I don't think it's far to say that, as a stretch to say, we have a bona fide superstar in the making. And that's not putting undue expectations on him. That's not being unfair. I think he's already shown what he can do. People around the league are noticing, obviously, especially with the NHL naming him as Rookie of the Month. So people around the league are noticing. I've seen many blogs, many videos on NHL.com about him. So I don't think it's undue pressure. I don't think it's unfair expectations, because Pettersson, in everything he says and does and the way he handles himself, he wants the attention. He wants to be counted on, but he's not selfish. He wants to be part of the team. In fact, he was downplaying the award. As much as it was an honor to him, he said right now it's not about individual awards, it's about the team and team success. And to hear a 19-year-old say that after only 1 month in the league, that's pretty special. And that's why guys like, even our guys that we've already anointed as our future, guys like Brock Boeser and Bo Horvat, are already referring to Elias Pettersson and the way that he carries himself and saying that they can look up to him, even though he's only 19 years old. So that's pretty exciting news. Very interesting. I don't think there's any doubt that he would win Rookie of the Month, especially since he came back, has played well since he's come back. He missed 2 weeks. He got injured on October 13, and he didn't play again until October 27. So every other rookie in the league had those 2 weeks to catch up with respect to stats or performance. And still Pettersson, even though missing those 2 weeks, missing 6 of 14 games, so he's played 8, he missed 6, to still win, and I'm sure he won it pretty handily. It's pretty exciting. Interesting comparison note, Brock Boeser, out of 6 months, right, they award this award October, November, December, January, February, March. They don't do one in April. So 6 months. Take a guess really quickly if you don't know how many times Brock Boeser won the award last year, Rookie of the Month. If you guessed 2, you are correct. He won it in November and December. Clayton Keller also won it twice. Yanni Gourde of Tampa Bay won it once. And the eventual Calder Trophy winner, Matthew Barzal of the Islanders, only actually won Rookie of the Month once. But obviously, just because you don't win Rookie of the Month, it doesn't mean you don't have a strong season. Barzal's wonderful case in point is that he was consistent throughout the entire year. We can always lament or figure out or guess what would happen if Boeser stayed healthy, did not miss the last 2 months of the season last year, if he would have been the winner, or at least given Barzella. But for Boeser to follow second, to come in second, even though he missed so much time, really speaks volumes of how good Boeser's season was last year. But as good as Boeser was last year, and as much hype as we had around Boeser last year, I think it's been even more magnified with Pettersson this year. Great start. A big reason why the Canucks are 8-6. 16 points in 14 games, fighting for the top of the Pacific Division, and all is good in the land of the Canucks right now. They play tonight against Colorado. They host the Avalanche, and Bo Horvat had a maintenance day, so nothing to freak out about, Canucks fans, unless he doesn't skate today. Then we should freak out. But right now it was fine. So Leipzig was taking place in line rushes, but in the practice yesterday. So if I was to guess, it looks like it'll be Horvat between Brock Boeser, so reunited with Brock Boeser, and Tim Schaller. So Horvat, Boeser, and Schaller. Second line is now the first line the line that started the season: Pettersson, Goldobin, and Eriksson. Our third line is Gaudette with Virtanen and Roussel. A nice little combination there. Actually, that's not right. It's Gaudette, Virtanen, and Mott, I think. No, I got it. This is what you do when you try and do it by memory. It is Gaudette, Virtanen, and Granlund, because the fourth line is Gauntz with Roussel and Mott. I think that's right. Yeah, because I remember they took Mott off that line. So let's try that again. Horvat, Boeser, Schaller, Pettersson, Goldobin, Eriksson, Gaudette, Virtanen, Granlund, and then Gauntz, who made a great debut last game, between Roussel and Mott. So Mott with the speed, and then Gauntz and Roussel already showed a bit of chemistry on that fourth line. So that's what we got. D, I'll get this right for sure. It is Hutton and Goodbranson, Pouliot and Stetcher, and Delzato and Biega. And those are the same combos as been the last few games. And Jacob Markstrom likely to start in net. So that's tonight. I won't be going to the game because I'll be setting up in Surrey for this big youth rally. But my season ticket partner, Mike, is going to the game. And I hope he sees a really, really good game. Then again, after that, the Canucks don't play until Tuesday when they start a road trip. And they're playing in Detroit. So as I mentioned yesterday, it's kind of it's fitting that although I won't be able to do a lot of updates over the weekend, the Canucks won't have a lot of activity over the weekend unless something crazy happens tonight, good or bad. Lastly, because of Pettersson's hot start and his great rookie month, I'm going to put in the description a video that I did. Actually, I'll put it in my pinned comments. I'll put it in one of the two places. A video that I did right away when we drafted Pettersson in June of 2017, and how I admitted that I knew nothing about him. I had to do a bunch of research, but upon doing that research, I got very excited for what Pettersson could bring. It's interesting to look at the 5 points that I made, and I won't spoil it now. You can just watch the video, but of those 5 points, I think 4 of them are quite relevant, and one of them isn't because, well, the point I made about him playing with Dahlin hasn't come to be yet because Dahlin's not playing up here, but that's something to look forward to in the future. What else can we look forward to in the future? A Canucks game tonight, hopefully being the visiting Colorado Avalanche, still a strong team, a surprising team. Good start late, the Canucks. And we can look forward to more Pettersson magic. So happy, so blessed that he's part of this team, and we look forward to more health and great plays from him, and maybe a couple more of these Rookie of the Month honors. Canucks fans, leave a comment below. I'm going to admit today might be hard to reply to a lot of comments because it's quite busy, but still, I love to read, react, and reply as much as I can. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Enjoy the game. Canucks game day. Canucks and Avalanche, led by Elias Pettersson, NHL Rookie of the Month for October. God bless, and go Canucks go.